Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is a requested one. How does the person on your mind view you? In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image, zodiac sign, and number. Choose the one that really calls out to you. And it's not about choosing your sign either, it's just choosing the one that calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so how does the person on your mind view you? Okay, they view you guys like you are the opposite to them. In fact, we had my opposite card come out twice. Okay, so this person really feels like you and them come from 2 totally different worlds, okay? So you're definitely opposite in some way, and they probably do wonder, like, is it too big of a factor or not? So even though you guys are coming across as being opposite, they still like come across like they are magnetically drawn to you though. This person sees you guys as being an upbeat, playful, carefree, lighthearted, fun person. So they see you as being a real vibrant light and somebody who's optimistic. They also view you guys as somebody who they can have deep and meaningful conversations with, okay? They find you to be wise. So you guys have this amazing blend that's going on. On one hand, you can be lighthearted, carefree, and fun, but then when it calls for it, it's like you guys will go deep, you know, in conversation. They find your guys' eyes to be really attractive, okay? Like they find all of you to be attractive, but your eyes are definitely what wanted to come through. I do feel like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys caught them staring at you. They're mesmerized by your eyes. They find you guys to be like a healer, okay? Whether they actually think the word healer or not, all they know is like overall, like they feel better in your presence, okay? There's something about you guys that puts this person at ease and makes them feel like everything's gonna be all right. So they definitely have a crush on you. It doesn't matter like if you guys were romantically involved with this person to some capacity or not, or it's a crush. This person definitely is crushing on you. I do feel like it's even deeper than that, but that's what wanted to come through here. They do feel like this connection is slow moving. So it does come across like they would love to move forward with you guys. Okay, you guys come across energetically like a Pisces to this person. Whether you are one or you're not, that's how you come across. And in particular, what wanted to come through is it's like you come across like a poet, artist, old soul, okay? And, you know, like you guys live in a world of your own, just off doing your own thing, possibly even oblivious to who's taking notice of you. You just have this dreamy like quality to you. You know, and you're mysterious and enigmatic, and you make this person want to know more about you. And then I feel like once they do, you know, get to know you, they're like, woo, this person is fierce. You guys have a sweet side to you, but on the flip side to that, you're fierce, okay? So fierce with a heart. They also see you guys to be like a boss, okay? So some of you could be working on becoming a boss, or you are a boss, or if it's none of that, it's saying you own who you are, you own where you're going in life, even if you're not where you want to be at, and they view you like a boss. They also see you guys to be classy. Stylish, classy, you look like you've got your ish together. You guys, okay, you and this person could have went through some kind of like shift is what's coming through, like that came out of nowhere. You might feel blindsided by it, and you might feel like this was unrequited love is what's coming through. I don't feel like that's the case, but I do get that you and this person do go through periods of like back and forth vibes where one minute they definitely act interested, the next they back off. Then you act interested, then you back off, like you two have this dance going on. Okay, and I get it. It makes it confusing. So you're both trying to understand whatever happened. It feels like the rug got ripped out from under both of you, okay? That's what I'm seeing with that. And ever since then, okay, you or them, one of you's going through kind of a rough time. You both could be going through a rough time after whatever happened, okay? And that might not even be in regards to that, but it could be. I'm just getting in general, I do get the impression that you're both going through a lot. I do see, you know, you guys coming out of that. Take it if it resonates. It is a general reading. But overall, the overall energy, though, is that you both will, you know, get past it. And all in all, group number one, I wanted to save the best for last, but they be like wifey or hubby material. No joke. They honestly can see a future with you. It's just at this point, this person's like, where do we go from here? Okay, group number one. This is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me. That information's right here. Also, if you'd like discounts on your personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. Also, if you like trendy graphic tees, make sure to check out my store linked in the comments or description. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number two, how the person on your mind views you. Okay, so right away we start off with give me another chance. Ooh, interesting. So this person wants another chance with you. And then we had they will contact you, came out right after it, okay? Take it if it resonates, it's a general reading, but they are coming through. But the overall energy is that they're coming through strongly, that they want another chance with you. It's like this person finds you guys to be attractive, okay? Like, no doubt about it. That's what drew them to you first, but it became more than just looks. Looks, personality, vibe, energy, aura. They find you guys to be the full package, like somebody they dreamt into existence. But what's really interesting to me is what came out. Find you to be like an inspiration to them, a light in the dark. Okay, somebody like who demonstrates, you're like, okay, symbolically, like for them, you guys represent like somebody who is true to themselves, as well as like, you know, you're gonna do what's true to you, you know, as far as your life path goes. And that's how they aspire to be, and that's like why. I just feel like you both have similar life paths, okay? That's what I'm seeing with that. I also get them seeing things differently, like through a better lens. There's just something about you guys that gets them seeing life differently. Like it's full of possibility. So on one hand, they do find you and them to be opposites in some way. But then on the other hand, you represent like everything they want in a person. So, you know, I get the message like you've opened their mind up to different possibilities in life, okay? It's interesting to me. You both are being called to be patient with this connection. Okay, so it may not be unfolding the way ideally either one of you would like, okay? There could be like, especially those of you that were romantically involved with each other, there could be some kind of roadblock. But you guys are both being called to trust in the unfolding of this. Always take it if it resonates. It's a general reading. I do feel like something happened, though, that really was shocking to both of you. Especially those of you that were romantically involved with this person, okay? And you're both trying to make sense of it, and you both might be feeling like you're in the dark right now, okay? It just keeps coming back to me for you guys to trust. Be patient. Try not to judge the situation because you can't see the big picture. That's the other thing that's coming through strongly. They say they lost all composure when they laid their eyes on you. Yeah, what's interesting about this connection is it's coming across like it was instant. Kind of like a love at first sight, okay? It's more like a knowing at first sight. I feel like love at first sight, you know, people go, oh, you know, is that about looks? But I really do think people have this intuitive knowing, okay? And that's more like what it was. We have Leo and Sagittarius that came through. So a lot of fiery energy. You and this person could be a fire sign, but you don't have to be. It really represents your dynamic, though. Like when you two get together, it's like fireworks is what's coming through here. Okay, so you're both coming across like you're passionate people. And like I said, like your energetic dynamic is fireworks, you know? Like when you guys click, you click. When you don't, when you start to disagree, that's like the double-edged sword here is that Like things go really well, they flow well. You guys really complement each other when things are going well. But as soon as you guys start to have disagreements or not see eye to eye, that's when like it gets intense, you know? That's just something to be mindful of. Because you two have a very fiery dynamic. It's possible you two are two opinionative people. I don't even want to label you guys as opinionative, but you both definitely have like your views, okay? That you're passionate about. So, you know, just something to be mindful of, especially if you both want this to work. Like you could really like, you know, whether you guys are fire signs or not, you're both coming across like it. So it's like two fire signs can complement each other. They just have to be mindful of it, you know, that kind of thing. So this card makes me feel like there's an opposite thing going on though between you two, okay? I do feel like there's times where one of you feels like you're kind of chasing the other, and then the other feels like they're chasing the other. So a little bit of back and forth vibes going on with you guys. But all in all though, like overall, I feel like you both want the same thing. It's just, you know, nobody wants to like make it too obvious it's what's coming through. So it kind of keeps the other person guessing. There's a lot of mystery going on, basically. But that's what I'm seeing though. Like really, you guys are more similar than you realize. I know you both view yourselves as being opposite in some way, but all in all though, I do feel like you guys want very similar things in life. Like the outer could be more opposite. And just as an example, they could be a country boy, you could be a city girl, you know, something like that could be opposite. But I really do feel like you guys make sense though. Like when it comes down to what matters. Not that lifestyle, you know, preferences don't matter. It all depends on the people though, you know, what you both want. Okay, so they also find you guys to be stylish and classy. And, you know, they just feel like overall, like you guys really have they've got it going on is what I'm seeing. Kind of like you guys are doing your thing and they want you to let them in is like what's coming through here. Like make it known in some way that there's room for them in your life. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me, that information is right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. Also, if you like trendy graphic tees, make sure to check out my store linked in the comments or description. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so how does the person on your mind view you? I'm not trying to start no drama. Interesting. So they see you guys as being somebody who is above the drama. Okay, a very no-nonsense person. Somebody who doesn't have time for game playing and drama, basically. They also see you guys as somebody who is fierce with a heart, okay? So what comes to me about that is like you are a confident person, you own who you are, you own where you're going in life. But at the same time, you have a heart. You're very heart-driven, you mean well, you're genuine, you want what's best for people. But at the same time, you're also true to yourself. Okay, we have Aries. So you guys come across as a very fiery person, somebody who's, you know, you're a very passionate person. You can be blunt, you can be funny, entertaining, I'm getting. You have an awesome sense of humor. You are also somebody though who, you have certain opinions, you know, that you value. I'm getting that. So you might like to debate that with people, you know, and get into certain conversations that you find intriguing. You're a good conversationalist. Yeah, I feel like, too, there's this spontaneity about you where you keep people on the edge of their seat. Okay, we have alternative and edgy style. So there's something about your guys' style that's coming across as being alternative and edgy. Okay, so when I see that, that's like somebody who's in a band. That's how I see it. So very rock star-like. Group 3, if you happen to be in a band, let me know in the comments. And also classy. Okay, so they see you as being alternative, edgy, and classy. I feel like, you know, you guys do have your own unique sense of style and way of being. There's something about it, though, because it came out, you know, like in a row. So it's definitely something that stands out to this person. And then we also have you are stunning. So whatever it is that you're doing, group 3, the person on your mind loves it. Even if they never like admit it, they might play it cool. They might not want it to get to your head, so they might keep it to themselves. But yeah, this person thinks you guys are stunning. And in particular, your eyes and your stare, okay? So, like, they find all of you to be attractive, even though it's more than just looks, but eyes in particular definitely wanted to come out. So they find your eyes to be super attractive, you know. They think you have a model-like look to you. Might catch them staring, you know, all that kind of stuff. Interesting. So they feel like you guys could have a wall up when it comes to love and giving them a chance. Here's what's interesting, okay? So on one hand, I do feel like you guys act like you're interested, but there's something, or it could be energetic, that you're doing that's making it come across like you're blocked to love. Okay, that's their perception of it. But, you know, take it if it resonates. It's a general reading, so that may not be for all of you. But what's also interesting is they see you as somebody who has good work ethic, but at the same time, like kind of the flip side of that, is that they think you spend long hours, though, working. It could be work and school. Like, you just spend a lot of time. And as I'm saying that, those of you that resonates with, I can feel that you're thinking, well, I have to. Like, what's being required of me right now? I get that, but they do wonder if you diving so much into work, school, whatever it is that you're doing, that's not more of a way, though, to block off love. You know, that's just what's coming through there. But, okay, diving even further with that same message, though. They also see, though, how much you guys are really, I want to say, like, it's like a glow up, but it's even more than that. Not only does it look like you guys have gone through a glow up, but it's like in life, okay? Like a phoenix rising from the ashes. They just feel like things are really starting to unfold for you. You're becoming who you were meant to become. At the same time, you're really, like, going down this path that they feel like you were meant to, you know, depending on how much they know about you. Like, you're really making your dreams come true, basically. And if you don't feel like that's you, like, I feel like this person views you in such a positive light. Like, they feel like you're on your way to it. Like, basically, you're somebody who's unstoppable. Whatever you make up your mind to do, it's like you can do it. That kind of vibe is what's coming through here. So you guys also come across as competitive, which is interesting because, you know, we do have Aries. So I do get that, yeah, with that passionate, fiery nature of yours, you can also come across as being competitive. They like it. I feel like, you know, it's good. You guys, you keep this person on the edge of their seat. And I also find you guys to be funny. Okay, you guys have an awesome sense of humor. I believe I said that. But like, yeah, it's really coming through. I feel like that's where you shine. You guys shine with your words, okay? You're witty, you're naturally charming, can be flirty without even trying. You know, it's just like your charm. You're just very Gemini, Aries vibes is what I'm getting. Fire. And yeah, I just feel like this person sees you as being the full package. Even if they like keep it on the low, like, energetically, that's what's coming through. That's what I'm seeing. And I honestly feel like they feel lucky to have a chance with you. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me. That information is right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. Also, if you like trendy graphic tees, make sure to check out my store linked in the comments or description. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.